Hello everybody, it's me, Nikki, and today I'm here with a book tag. This time it is the Pride Flag book tag. I know Pride Month was last month, but I just saw this. So, I'll make sure to link the original creator, Common Spence, down below. And there are 6 questions, so let's begin. Question number 1. Red Life. A book with a spirited protagonist totally proud of who they are. Someone who gives you life. And I have picked, what is her name? Adelia. I think I've said this before. I don't know how to say it. Adelia. I don't know how to say her name. But her. From the Mistress of the Art of Death series. She is a woman who is essentially a coroner. They call it the Mistress of the Art of Death because there are scenes where she cuts open the body and she's like looking at dead bodies and stuff. She is from the medical school of Salerno, and she's a prodigy, and I believe this was a real medical school. I don't know if they had women, but they had Christians, Jews, Muslims, and she travels to England to help Henry II because 4 children have been murdered, and the people think Jews did it, and Henry II is like, the Jews make me money, we are not getting rid of them. Always the nicest man, Henry II. And she brings with her, I can never remember, Mansour. He is Muslim, I think. He might even be a eunuch. I honestly can't remember. And he travels with her as like a bodyguard, and he pretends to be the doctor because that's weird enough for the English that there's an Arabic doctor. A woman doctor looking at dead bodies would be too much for them. So he looks over the body with her and then says essentially gibberish. That's what it says at one point. He just says, I don't know, you say something. And then she translates it. So that's great. And she's proud of who she is, but she's also not stupid because she knows she would probably get killed. So she gives me life. I love her. I love these books. Oh no! Oh god! I thought it was gonna make my pile over here collapse, and it didn't. Thank the gods. Orange. Healing. A book that made you as the reader find a deeper meaning or catharsis in your own life. And the first book I thought of was Empress of the World by Sarah Ryan. Let's see. This came out in 2001, so that's probably when I bought it. And I had no idea what it was about. I saw the hands. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And it's about a lesbian awakening. And I went, oh, you can do that? You can have like a girlfriend as well as a boyfriend? Because, let's see, I think it was just like happening in the media. And I went, oh, that's me. This is me. So this one really helped me find a deeper meaning in myself. And I hear there's a sequel to this that's not as good, so we're going to ignore that. Always ignore sequels or prequels that are not as good. Next, Yellow Sunshine, a book that fills you with so much joy it could brighten even your darkest day. And for me, that is One Piece. This is volume 88 through 90. And it could be any omnibus volume of One Piece. This gives me joy. It makes me cry at times, but I know that everything's gonna work out in the end. I love reading it. I love finding out what's gonna happen. I get sad because this is the last volume for a while for some reason, and I'm devastated. I'm like, I need more. So yes, this one never fails to make me happy. Green, Nature, a book that is set out of this world, a reality different to our own. And I've picked, this is His Majesty's Dragon, the first in the Temeraire, we've had this problem before, series by Naomi Novik. And this is set during the Napoleonic Wars, but with dragons. Now, my friends, my companions, I don't know if you know this about me. Well, you probably know I love dragons. I have a readathon about them. But I also very much enjoy the French Revolution to the end of Napoleon in Waterloo. That's like my time period. So, this is perfection. Napoleon's even in it. Not this one in particular. He's in another one. And I'm like... And he likes Will Lawrence. And he's like, why don't you come to my side? And Will's like, no, I'm too British for that. But this Temeraire and all the dragons are hysterical. Temeraire finds out he's a special type of dragon from China. And he goes there and he's treated as the god of, like he should be. And then he goes back to England and he goes, oh yeah, I had all these things. And all the English dragons are like, well, now I want that too. I love it. It's fantastic. I have to finish the series. And also, if someone could tell me how to say that'll be great. Blue, Peace. A book where one of the characters finds peace with a difficult truth. And I have picked The Mermaid, the Witch, and the Sea. I have a review coming out someday. I just have to film it. But at least both the main characters come to peace with a difficult truth, either about their family or themselves. And it was just a sweet little book that, I say sweet, but it wasn't like sugary sweet. But it's a good book, and that definitely fits this prompt. Now, the last one, Purple, Spirit, a book that deals with LGBT plus themes and religion. I don't have any books like that. I like my LGBT plus separate from my religion. I don't really like religion in my books. I say as someone who has a lot of medieval mysteries about nuns. But they're not like overtly religious. I just don't really I like to pretend there's a world, a universe, that religion doesn't give a shit if you're LGBTQ plus or not. So that's the world that I live in. I don't have any books. I would like some, so maybe if anybody has any recommendations. But I unfortunately can't answer that question. I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't have any. Because all my religious books are set in the medieval era, and there were gay people in the medieval era, but they're not really out, or else they'll die, type of thing. So, yeah. Bummer to end it on. But yeah, if you do have any recommendations for LGBTQ plus themes and religion, that would be fantastic. And those are all the questions. I'll make sure to leave the original link and all the questions down below. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.